You've been misled. That healthy food you're eating is why your potbelly wouldn't go away. Many of these so-called health foods are packed with hidden sugars, refined carbohydrates, and other ingredients that sabotage your efforts to get lean. Most men over 30 are working out, trying to eat clean, but that stubborn belly fat just won't budge. It's not about a lack of effort, it's often about a lack of the information. Your body isn't broken, it's just reacting to the wrong signals from the food you're consuming. Today, we're exposing the silent saboteurs lurking in your kitchen, the very foods that are keeping that dad bod stuck. We're going to dive deep into why this happens, and, more importantly, what you can do about it. Stick around, because you'll learn what to eliminate and what to replace it with, to finally melt that belly and reclaim your confidence. Let's talk about why this potbelly phenomenon is so common, especially as we get older. It's not just about calories in, calories out. There's a deeper hormonal game at play here, and the main player is insulin. Insulin helps shuttle glucose from your bloodstream into your cells for energy. When you're younger, your body is more sensitive to insulin. However, as we age, many of us develop insulin resistance. This means our cells become less responsive to insulin signals. So, your pancreas has to pump out more insulin to get the same job done. Chronically high insulin levels promote fat storage. When insulin levels are consistently high, your body is in a constant fat storing mode. This isn't just any fat. We're talking about visceral fat, the dangerous kind that accumulates around your organs. Visceral fat is metabolically active and harmful. It releases inflammatory substances and hormones that can wreak havoc on your health. Understanding this insulin-visceral fat connection is crucial to dismantling that dad bod. We need to focus on foods and eating patterns that help manage insulin, not just cut calories. You wake up, ready to start your day right, and reach for that box of healthy breakfast cereal. It might say whole grain, low fat, or fortified with vitamins and minerals. Unfortunately, many of these cereals are nutritional traps, especially for belly fat. Most breakfast cereals, even the ones marketed as healthy, are loaded with sugar and refined carbohydrates. Flakes, puffs, clusters. These are often highly processed grains stripped of their fiber and nutrients, then coated with sugar. Consuming these cereals, especially first thing in the morning, can cause your blood sugar levels to skyrocket. Your body responds by releasing a surge of insulin. High insulin levels tell your body to store fat, particularly around your midsection. That healthy bowl of cereal is putting your body into fat storage mode. The quick spike in blood sugar is often followed by a rapid crash, leaving you hungry and craving more sugary foods. Even cereals marketed towards adults can be surprisingly high in sugar. The whole grain claim can be misleading if the grains are pulverized into fine flour. So, what's the alternative for a belly fat-busting breakfast? Focus on protein and healthy fats. Options like scrambled eggs with spinach and avocado, Greek yogurt with berries and nuts, or a protein smoothie with unsweetened protein powder, almond milk, and chia seeds. These options provide sustained energy without the dramatic insulin spike, setting you up for a fat-burning day. Next up are fruit juices and many commercially prepared smoothies. Whole fruits are fantastic, but when you process fruit into juice, you strip away most of the beneficial fiber. This leaves behind a concentrated source of sugar, primarily fructose. Even if it's 100% juice with no added sugar, the natural sugars hit your bloodstream quickly. Think about how many oranges it takes to make a single glass of orange juice, maybe 3 or 4? This rapid influx of liquid sugar causes a significant spike in your blood sugar and a large insulin release. Your liver, responsible for metabolizing fructose, can get overwhelmed. When there's too much fructose, the liver converts it into fat, contributing to visceral belly fat. Many store-bought smoothies or those from juice bars are no better than milkshakes in disguise. They often contain large amounts of fruit juice concentrates, added sugars, sorbets, or sweetened yogurts. The sheer sugar load can be astronomical, leading to the same insulin spike and fat storage issues. People think they're making a healthy choice, but they're often consuming hundreds of calories and dozens of grams of sugar. The better approach? Stick to whole fruits, an apple, a pear, a handful of berries. These come with their fiber intact. If you enjoy smoothies, make them yourself. Use a base of unsweetened almond milk or water, add a scoop of protein powder, a handful of leafy greens, a small amount of low-sugar fruit, and some healthy fats. This way, you control the sugar content and maximize the nutritional benefits. For decades, we were told that fat was the enemy. The food industry responded by flooding the market with low-fat and fat-free versions of everything. The prevailing wisdom was that if you ate less fat, you'd store less fat and lose weight. Sounds logical, but the reality is quite different. This low-fat craze has likely contributed significantly to the rise in obesity and that stubborn belly fat. When food manufacturers remove fat, they often add sugar, refined starches, and artificial thickeners. You might be eating a low-fat yogurt, but it could be loaded with sweeteners. You end up trading dietary fat for rapidly digesting carbohydrates and sugars that spike your insulin levels. Not all fats are created equal, and dietary fat itself doesn't inherently make you fat. Healthy fats, like those found in avocados, nuts, seeds, olive oil, and fatty fish, are essential for hormone production, vitamin absorption, and brain health. They can help you feel fuller for longer, reducing overall calorie intake. When you opt for low-fat, high-sugar versions, you're on a blood sugar roller coaster that encourages cravings and overeating. Your body burns through those refined carbs quickly, leaving you hungry again soon after. It's time to unlearn the fear of fat. Choose an olive oil and vinegar-based dressing instead of low-fat salad dressing. Opt for full-fat plain Greek yogurt instead of sweetened low-fat varieties. Enjoy nuts and seeds as snacks. Cook with healthy fats like avocado oil or coconut oil. By embracing healthy fats and ditching processed sugar-laden low-fat products, you'll help stabilize your blood sugar and reduce insulin spikes. Bread. For many, it's a staple: sandwiches, toast, a side with dinner. But most bread and bread products consumed today are refined carbohydrates. Refined carbs are grains that have been heavily processed, stripping away the bran and germ. What's left is primarily the starchy endosperm, which your body breaks down into sugar quickly. Think about white bread, bagels, pastries, pasta, and even many types of wheat bread. These foods have a high glycemic index, causing a rapid spike in blood sugar and a significant insulin response. Chronic high insulin levels are a direct route to increased fat storage, especially visceral fat. Many people don't realize how much refined carbohydrate they're consuming throughout the day. A sandwich for lunch, a pasta dish for dinner, a couple of cookies for a snack, it all adds up. Even seemingly healthier options like whole wheat bread can be problematic if made with finely milled flour. The marketing can be deceptive. Multigrain doesn't necessarily mean whole grain. So, what are the smarter alternatives? Reduce your overall intake of bread and refined grain products. Choose genuinely 100% whole grain options. Better yet, explore alternatives like sprouted grain bread. Consider using lettuce wraps for sandwiches or swapping out pasta for zucchini noodles or spaghetti squash. Sweet potatoes and quinoa are also excellent complex carbohydrate sources. These provide sustained energy without the dramatic insulin spike associated with refined carbs. Beyond the beer belly. Hidden liquid calories. Wrecking your progress. Alcoholic beverages, especially beer, can be a significant source of empty calories and carbohydrates. Beer is typically high in rapidly absorbed carbs, which spike your insulin. When your body is processing alcohol, it prioritizes metabolizing the alcohol over other nutrients, including fat. This means that fat burning is put on hold while your liver deals with the alcohol. But it's not just beer. Other alcoholic drinks, particularly cocktails mixed with sugary sodas, juices, or syrups, can be just as detrimental. A single margarita or pina colada can pack hundreds of calories and an enormous amount of sugar. Even wine, while it might have some health benefits in moderation, still contains calories. The dehydrating effect of alcohol can also lead to water retention, making your belly appear more bloated. Regular excessive alcohol intake is a surefire way to keep that potbelly firmly in place. Beyond alcohol, sugary drinks like sodas, sweetened iced teas, sports drinks, and energy drinks are essentially liquid candy. They offer no nutritional value and a massive dose of sugar that sends your insulin levels through the roof. Even diet sodas, while calorie-free, can be problematic. Some research suggests that artificial sweeteners may disrupt gut bacteria and alter metabolic responses. They can trick your brain into expecting sugar, messing with your body's natural hunger and satiety cues. So what should you be drinking? Water should be your primary beverage. Unsweetened tea and coffee, in moderation, are also good choices. If you do choose to drink alcohol, opt for clear spirits with a calorie-free mixer. Cutting out sugary drinks and being mindful of alcohol consumption can make a massive difference. This can significantly impact your ability to lose belly fat. The Midnight Menace: how late-night snacking fuels fat storage. Late-night snacking can have a profound impact on belly fat. Your body's circadian rhythms influence your metabolism and insulin sensitivity. Insulin sensitivity tends to be lower in the evening. This means that the same meal eaten late at night might provoke a larger insulin response. Think about what typically happens with late-night snacking. It's often not a carefully planned, nutritious meal. More commonly, it involves reaching for convenient, highly palatable foods like chips, cookies, or ice cream. Consuming these types of foods right before bed floods your system with calories and triggers an insulin spike. This tells your body to store those excess calories as fat while you sleep. Eating close to bedtime can interfere with the natural overnight fasting period. During a proper overnight fast, your insulin levels drop, allowing your body to switch to fat-burning mode. Growth hormone, which plays a role in fat metabolism, is also released during deep sleep. If you're digesting food late into the night, it can suppress growth hormone release. This pattern can significantly contribute to weight gain and the accumulation of visceral fat. The solution is to establish a clear cutoff time for eating in the evening. Aim for at least a 12-hour overnight fast. For example, if you finish dinner by 7 p.m., try not to eat anything else until 7 a.m. This gives your digestive system a rest and promotes fat utilization. If you do feel hungry in the evening, opt for a light, protein-rich snack earlier on. Breaking the late-night snacking habit can be a game-changer for melting that belly fat. What to do instead? Your belly-melting eating pattern. We've exposed a lot of the healthy food culprits and bad habits that are keeping that dad bod around. So, what's the game plan? What should you be doing instead to finally start melting that stubborn belly fat? It's about adopting a smarter, more sustainable eating pattern that works your body's physiology. The goal is to create an environment where your body can efficiently tap into its fat stores for energy. First and foremost, prioritize protein and fiber at every meal. Protein is highly satiating, meaning it keeps you feeling fuller for longer. It also has a higher thermic effect of food, meaning your body burns more calories digesting it. Good sources include lean meats, poultry, fish, eggs, Greek yogurt, legumes, and quality protein powders. Fiber, found in vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, and whole grains, slows down digestion and stabilizes blood sugar levels. Aim to fill at least half your plate with non-starchy vegetables. Don't be afraid of healthy fats. Fats from sources like avocados, nuts, seeds, olive oil, and fatty fish are crucial for hormone production and satiety. They help to keep your blood sugar stable and can reduce cravings for sugary foods. Incorporate these fats strategically into your meals. Add avocado to your salad, cook with olive oil, snack on almonds, or include fatty fish like salmon in your diet. This shift away from refined carbs and towards protein and healthy fats will naturally help lower your insulin levels. Consider reducing your meal frequency and incorporating some form of intermittent fasting. This doesn't mean starving yourself, but rather giving your digestive system extended breaks. When you're not constantly eating, your insulin levels remain low, allowing your body to burn stored fat for energy. Simply sticking to 3 balanced meals a day and eliminating snacking can make a huge difference. Combine this with regular physical activity, particularly strength training, and you have a powerful formula for shedding belly fat. Now you're armed with the information you need to make smarter choices in the kitchen. Making these swaps isn't about a restrictive diet. It's about a sustainable lifestyle change that will help you melt that dad belly, boost your energy, improve your health, and restore your confidence. Your body is designed to be lean and healthy. You just need to give it the right signals. Stop sabotaging yourself with so-called healthy foods. Make these swaps, and your body will start burning fat like it's meant to. And to make the journey easier, click the link in the description to get access to a no-fluff 16-minute video guide with what you need to melt that pot belly in 90 days. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.